I'm Jason, and I'm responding to Dave's video from www.boyinabandcom on his YouTube channel. He had a fantastic video about playing dubstep guitar, and this is a very popular instrument to choose for Dave because guitar, and just in general, is a very popular instrument to play. Now, if we look more at the roots of dubstep, though, we find there are actually quite a few other instruments that have been used to make traditional dubstep in the past. And I want to quickly go over those. Maybe there are some of you out there who have been classically trained on the violin or didgeridoo or things like that, and you want to really try to use your instrument and find the dubstep version of that instrument to really make some good dubstep music. First off, we should look at the history of dubstep. So it's very common for people to think that it originated in Ireland, which makes sense since Dublin step is a classical form of dubstep, an early form. Now, in traditional Irish music, we used instruments such as the mandolin. Well, the mandolin is still used for traditional Irish dubstep if you go to Irish Dublin step festivals. The problem is that, as you can see on the mandolin, the bridge cuts into part of the opening here that lets out the sound, so it's really hard to get a truly throaty bass sound out of the mandolin. It was really good for some of the lead synth patches that are used in dubstep, but as you can hear here, it just doesn't really create a very convincing growl that's used today. So in the early Baroque period, they used the mandolin, but then once we transitioned to later periods of dubstep music, where we had certain, sort of transition composers like Scott Joplin, that moved on. He was actually based his work on Rachmaninoff, who is probably, I think, really the father of early Slavic Russian dubstep. Well, they both used the piano, and even the more modern, just before it turned into a popular club form, we had Stephen Sondheim, who was clearly had influences from Joplin and Rachmaninoff and his dubstep flavors. But all of them use the piano. So what I want to cover today is a dubstep piano. Now, this piano has been modified with German strings, and that is a clear choice to get that good, German transy, sound that we often expect. Well, that also ends up helping a lot with our dubstep lead sounds as well. But now the trick is people think that a piano just sounds like a piano, and they don't know how to get that electronic sort of sound out of it. The trick is on the pedals down here. So, we're taught at an early age when we take piano lessons that we have the right pedal, which makes notes sustain even when you're not touching the note anymore. They have the left pedal that makes the notes sound a little bit quieter. Then you have this middle pedal, which no one really knows what it does, but if you press the notes and then hold it down, it should let those notes sustain while the other ones stay short. It doesn't always work the way people hope, but the real catch is that middle pedal, when combined with the others, is where the secret lies, especially with the German strings. You can really get some of these good patches to really stand out and be strong, like we all like them to be. You actually don't even have to throw many of the Reason M-Class mastering suite type things over it. It just sort of has a fullness to it naturally. It's really great. So I'm going to show you down here is if you play this normal piano note, but then you put it over with the middle pedal held down, and while the middle pedal is held down, you begin to pulsate on the right pedal, you'll get this dubstep sound here. So as you can hear, that's all there really is to it. You just got to use those two pedals, and to get sort of the lead, the slow filter sweep that goes across, is maybe as the lead is building before the drop or something. That's when you'd use the middle pedal, and then the left pedal. That kind of helps, as the left pedal is down too, it really turns the low pass filter down. So you can hear it here. Anyhow, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this. There are actually other tutorials I'll be posting online soon, including the dubstep didgeridoo, and then also I'll post one of the traditional songs that kind of involve both the Irish and German dubstep forms in sort of a dubstep drinking song. There's not too many recordings available. This one I found on a wax cylinder. It happens to be, I guess, one of a few around, and I happen to have a wax cylinder player, so just lucks out. But I'll put that out on YouTube for you guys too. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.